Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of this shitty podcast where we talk about matchups. I'm Tank, and I'm here with these two fuckheads.
Hey,
Yeah, this is gonna be a shorter episode because one person here,
Weez.
a special kind of person here, hasn't finished watching the Owl House.
I have a disorder.
So, okay,
God
we can tell.
damn it, Paul. We just started.
Anyways, today we have the Collector from the Owl House versus Majora, aka Skull Kid from The Legend of Zelda. And like I
I
said, this is
wish
gonna
we
be
have more people here to talk about this idea. I do know some people that would like to talk about it,
but
but they're not here right now. So
maybe if we no more, we can do this another another part. But for right now, we'll just do what we have. Anyways,
so
Jared, you want to start?
where do we begin?
Guess I'll start with the collector. Also, a spoiler warning if you haven't seen or
What?
finished the Owl House.
Huh?
Huh?
Well, we can't just have a podcast where we just completely be silent, right?
Yeah, we have to have some chaos. So,
10-hour video, complete silence. Close your eyes for full screen.
anyways, collector. He is one of the main
Well, Jet Ray,
antagonists
you know about Collector, do you? So you want to talk about the Collector?
The collector,
from Mortal
maybe.
Kombat 11.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
I would like to talk about it, but I kind of forgot about it.
What?
Around that time when we started thinking about doing this idea.
Huh.
God damn. You know, okay, I'll talk about it.
Who here knows some shit about Zelda?
Being completely honest here, no one was here when we announced this, so it's just the three of us. So, let's get started.
The Collector. There's a horror movie about the Collector. What?
What?
Okay.
Excuse me?
Owl House.
Oh, that's
We're
not the
getting
kind of
our
collector I'm
notes.
talking about. Oh no.
All right, so Collector, he's one of the main antagonists of the Owl House.
That is a flasher.
He is a mysterious entity. What?
That is a man's penis.
So yeah, Collector, main antagonist of the Owl House. One of them.
Okay. To talk about Collector, here we go. Collector is depicted as a childish and manipulative entity. He is motivated by simply holy shit,
Okay.
I can't speak.
The Collector, also known as the Grand Huntsman, is
He is motivated by simple desires, wanting to have fun and play games with others. Okay, so it's a child.
Yes,
Yeah.
a literal kid.
Which he shows in his interactions with Bellows, but much like a child, he gets quite emotional and impatient when his wants are not met. He partakes in theatrics, often speaking riddles and rhymes. Oh.
Riddle me this, Batman.
Like literally in his first interaction, when we first see him in his physical form in the show, he just one-shots him.
Mm-hmm.
Splatters him into pieces.
So
into
we
a
know.
whole
So
mushy puddle.
God, can you stop showing me the hydrogen bomb versus coffin baby?
so we now know that he scales to Bellows. So
it's vital information.
It's not vital if it shows a coffin baby.
We have two babies in there, and one of them has HDDs.
God. All right, so for Collector, he's over.
So I'm guessing
He's 1,000 years
Just
old.
by looking at certain images from this, is it kind of like a Bill Cipher scenario
Yeah.
where Bellows summons him?
Yeah, it's pretty much like Bill
No, not
Cipher.
really Bellows. I think it's. Hold on, Tank. Do you know? You know. You've seen Owl House,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
Yeah,
it says a guy named Philip Whitebane who is
Huh? Oh.
that's Bellows.
With the
Oh,
bang.
yeah. He kind of is like Bill. Like, he likes to play mind games and
Yeah,
stuff.
it is Bellows.
He's like Bill.
I think it was like a summoned in through like. I think it was King that.
He was said that the information needed to construct a portal back to the human realm.
That's when he got his physical form. Not really that much of a sort of shadow on the wall.
Alright, so let's go over some of his abilities. So first he has
Physical form finally revealed. Blah.
he's also known as the Child of the Stars. Can you guys hear me?
Okay.
Hold up.
All I can really say for
Hold up 1 sec. We have some technical difficulties. Sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm here.
okay.
I was talking, but you guys couldn't hear me.
Okay, because we were.
It heard you guys.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Okay, so Collector. He's one of the main antagonists. He's like Bill Cipher. He likes to play mind games. He he could scale the bellows. He killed them before, so let's just say he scales. Uh, he's also known as the Child of the Stars, and
Doesn't he yeet stars? I just remember people were talking about how he just yeets stars.
yeah, he does.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go over some of his abilities. So first he can shapeshift. He's immortal. He's immortality, magic.
He's
So
immortal. Okay, case in point.
so in that way, he doesn't really know what death is like for humans,
Yes. He has
and he
darkness manipulation. He has enhanced senses. He has flight. He has light manipulation, telekinesis, reality warping. He
he could
can,
turn into a giant Pac-Man head.
yep. And that's not a spoiler because it was in the teaser, so don't say anything, Zodal. Anyways, yeah. Moving on.
What?
It was in the teaser, so it's not a spoiler.
I didn't see the teaser though.
Goddamn. Total. Okay. Anyways.
Eh,
You have no swag.
you have.
You look like Scooby Doo.
You look like Scooby Doo.
Anyways, darkness manipulation. He's able to manipulate shadows. He can remove structures, items, and landscapes to create. He can create stuff with snap of his fingers. He can create flying stars to travel on, so he can ride on stars. He has pocket reality manipulation. He once created a dimension filled with stars and a small planet as a small bedroom for him in King. You know, the little guy follows Luz around. Uh, he, let's
Belinda
see.
dolls.
Yes, he's a little kid. That's what he does. He can manipulate people's minds. He can turn people into puppets, and he can control them. Uh,
Gross.
he has superhuman physical characteristics. Uh, he can pull down caps to spy on locations. He can change his physical form when playing games. He turned himself to a floating head. Uh, he can grow to many times his original height. He can shoot exploding stars. He can do a lot of things.
But even with all that, he's still just a kid.
Yeah. How does he's thousands of years old? Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's see.
Don't.
Huh? What? We don't know his attack potency because he hasn't like interacted with anything. He just like does stuff on his own. He once moved the moon out of its original position with telekinesis. He moved the moon with his mind. And that is something I'll bring up later because it has something to do with Majora. So that's something I'll bring up later. He's faster. He's massively hypersonic. He's faster than Belos. He dodges attacks. Uh,
He could literally do anything.
yeah, he can one shot up Belos. Like it's not even anything.
Have we covered everything for Collector so far?
Almost. I'm finishing up here. Let's see. For being a kid, he is surprisingly very smart. He's a genius, in fact. He created and taught Belos the most powerful spell in the demon realm, including the draining spell, a spell capable of draining magic and life force from of all witches with current signals. He created the Owl Curse. He drained magic from his victims, and he could turn them into beasts like creatures, like animals. And he has a quota of time trappers. But still, like, even with all these things, he's still a kid at heart. He's still a little kid. So he's extremely gullible. He can be tricked. He's even though he's smarter, he still got tricked by Bellis multiple times, and King even. And he just like he's dumb. He's a kid.
And
Stupid.
and even with all that magic, the magic he does is still magic.
Yep.
So it is potentially possible that someone could not make him use his powers.
Yes.
Now let's just talk about what Majora has.
Okay, Jesus. Okay. Here we
Or
go.
what he's like started off with.
Yep.
I
So,
hate the
Majora-
moon.
The
Huh?
Majora, yeah, the moon. Yeah,
moon.
before we get to the moon.
And I have something to bring up after that with Collector, but first we'll just get to Majora. So, Majora is the assumed name of the main character of The Legend of Zelda. It's an evil being inhabiting Majora's Mask. Despite appearing as an inanimate object and using Skullcat as its puppet, the mask carries obvious senses and the ability to speak correctly.
And considering all the other villains in Legend of Zelda, Majora just wants to see the world burn.
Yes, he's a psychopath. The gender of Majora is disputed as neither gender nor any supplementary material. It states that its likely true identity is simply has none, so it's genderless.
Latino.
Let's
It
see.
is.
The true form
Is
of Majora
Majora Latino?
It's
Well, no.
Majora Latino.
God. The true form of Majora is never seen. During Link's final battle with the spirit, it transforms into 3 different forms. It's possible that the appearance of Majora's Mask may somehow resemble the true appearance of Majora, even if it's had one. However, this cannot be confirmed, but it's widely considered to be a possibility, so it's like many forms. So we have base form, and then we have his final form, which we'll get to in a bit.
Which has scarred children over the ages of 3 or above ever since the
Yes.
skeletal system of Dark Samus.
Oh, you're saying that?
Especially
Meanwhile, I'm over here like.
God.
You would just be scared of a fucking butterfly from Kirby.
Let's see. I'll pull up the mask here in a sec. Hold up. I know
it's
people
terrible.
over here.
Kill.
I only remember never finishing Majora's Mask because of the spider.
Ha!
Huh? God. Jerry, you want to continue?
No.
No? No? Okay.
No.
We're just here for moral support. Here, I'll help look up Majora's Mask stuff as well.
Let's see.
But really, you really think the Skull Kid is Latino?
Oh my god.
Hey, what? This is supposed to be a It's supposed to be a parody of a Spellcast. We can talk about whatever we want as long
Yeah,
as it's
true.
related to what we're talking about.
You know, yeah, you're right.
Majora is Latino.
He's lit. That's crazy. As you, wait, yeah, right here.
This
This is
is,
the
I
mask.
guess, some kid from like I don't know, Finland.
This right here is
Yeah,
the mask.
I can see him from Finland.
Finland.
I'm not saying that as an insult.
All right, so right here on the screen is the mask.
Where are you showing this? Because I'm trying to like. Oh, it's
It's on my screen. You can't see shit.
Ah.
There we go. Let's go over some visibilities. So the mask has superhuman physical characters, like kind of the same thing as Collector, but not really. He's very acrobatic, curse manipulation, telekinesis, flight, shapeshifting, same stuff. Basically, they're kind of the same. What are you laughing at? What are you doing?
I'm trying to search for the moon feet in Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. The first thing I saw was a gif of the moon hitting the town with a text by balls when they touch the deep fryer.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Was Majora the one that gave the moon a face? Yeah, why does it look like it's why do they have to give it a face that's constantly looks like it's constipated?
God. Anyways, same thing with a collector. He has reality warping. He can turn grown men into children. He can cause their biological makeup altogether. He can morph them into different species. He has space and time corruption. He corrupted time, space, of heavens, of Terrania. Pocket reality manipulation and spiritual manipulation. He can create realms that can fit a sun and all the space in between inside a small moon. He possibly have self-synthesis. Yeah, they're pretty much the same when it comes to their abilities.
So when it comes, durability, it's okay.
Yeah. The mask is resistant to extreme heat. He can withstand the impact of the moon and epicenter on the flames uncatched. Possibly extreme cold and cosmic radiation survive the destruction of the world of Termina, including the planet as a whole, with seemingly no ill effect.
Anything else, Tank?
I was talking. Fuck. Hold up, give me 1 sec, guys. Discord keeps lagging on me, so I have to leave and keep joining. I hate when it keeps doing this. Like, I'm talking, and it just cuts me off and you guys can't hear me. I already went over some feats and what the mask is, like, resistant to. Like, I basically said it was just resistant to heat and cold. So, it survived the destruction of the world of Termina. It can emerge from the flames, pretty much. So, in terms of abilities, these two are the same. Anything else you guys want to say?
Remember when you turned him into a Deku?
Huh?
Yeah, the Skull Kids that just gave him a mask that turned him
Oh,
into
yeah. Yeah.
Deku scrub.
He also has soul manipulation. He tore the soul of the Deku
Deku
brother's
collector.
son, killing him. He killed the Ducky Butler's son. He has curse manipulation, placed numerous curses with a wide variety of effects throughout the world and upon dozens of termina. His possession, he can possess whoever wears it, obviously. Here's my thing. Would like Skull Kid be fast enough to throw his mask at Collector?
No.
Okay. Alright, let's compare their feats. So when it comes to attack potency, uh, Collector is like large planet, while
Ugh.
the Majora is multi-continental. So Collector takes that advantage.
That's
Speed.
not a feat. That's not a feat. That's a word.
Shut up.
And now that is added to favorite.
That's not a
God damn
feat.
it.
That's a word.
Anyways, let's. Alright. Their speed.
You sure this is recorded?
Yeah, it is. We're going on
Okay.
21 minutes here.
Hi, Ma.
Ow.
I would say stuff, but I really don't know that much for both.
We're pretty much almost done here. Let's just.
Oh God, Dill's Jesus.
We're pretty much almost done here, so just go
There's
with
not
it.
really much to talk about, sadly.
We went over
Yeah.
most of their abilities and stuff.
But I do want to talk about some parts of like the potential, if we talk
Okay.
about that.
All right.
The lore experience. Jet Ray's lore experience.
Yes, I've been waiting for
Like
this Jet Ray lore.
cheese.
I've been waiting for some more Jet Ray lore.
I want
Finally.
not.
All right, go back to this.
I wanted nachos.
Get the man nachos.
I want nachos.
You're not getting nachos.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's see who takes each category. In terms, yeah, like we said, attack potency. Collector is large planet, while the Majora is large continental, so Collector takes that advantage. Speed. Collector is massively hypersonic. Oh, hold up. Collector is massive hypersonic, and Majora is hypersonic plus, so it's very close in speed.
Wait,
So,
would the weird question? But would the collector be like intimidated in any way? But either that, he still needs to like have enough, have enough power to like destroy the mask, the main source of Skull Kid's power.
the Skull Kid can like turn people into children, so I don't think he'll be that intimidated.
He's already a child. He just turns him into like
God damn it!
I
Okay.
don't know.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be that intimidated.
What is it gonna be like a Captain Marvel versus Shazam thing?
Yes. Don't underestimate your opponent.
But just like he just turns him into adult or something.
Yeah. So in terms of speed, Majora takes that. Lifting strength. Okay, so this is the thing I was talking about. So people already be asking about the moon. Collector could just like move
It takes
moons.
like 3 days to get to the.
The Collector could just like flick the moon out of existence. So take the moon out of the picture.
Or maybe just levitate Majora to the moon. It
Yes.
just kills him.
Yeah, basically do that.
He's like,
And it, no,
yeah.
levitates Majora to the moon. All you hear is just a fast-paced Zelda lullaby.
Okay, so in terms of strength, they're both equal. In terms of lifting strength, they're both equal. They can both like move the moon. And yeah, we're giving both that advantage. Striking strength,
Collector.
oh wow. Collector is small building level in striking strength.
And I can sort of feel like that Majora is somewhat, I think, a little trickier.
Hmm.
Maybe.
Keep make sure collector one-shot monster bellows with a poke. He easily moved heavy blocks with his fingers, and he can grow. He can grow big sizes. So search that. And then for Majora, it's basically multi-continental to star level. So get damage to Majora. Durability. Here we go. For durability, small building for collector. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, good. Just wanted to make sure. Durability, small building level for collector was completely unsafe. Like getting hit with a giant block collapse on him. Should be far more durable than Mozzarella physically, far higher with size manipulation. So smart building. Majora durability, multi-continental star level. Survived the epicenter of the moon, dropping on him. And as seen in the Game Over cinematic, where it pops up after the moon's impact with Termina, clearly laughs off the attack from Link. So give that to Majora. Stamina. Like we said before, like Collector has no stamina. He
Uh,
doesn't do
So
much.
either way, it's
His own
just
thing.
like
Yeah, yeah, Jerry.
it's probably.
Huh?
It just really comes to like who has the more impressive abilities
Yes.
and who can end up killing blow.
Hmm.
It just depicts on who has like a better abilities.
They
And
kind of have the
collector
same
most likely
things.
takes that.
In terms of your abilities, they're both pretty equal. They pretty much do the same stuff.
But without the mask, Skull Kid is just just a kid,
Yep. So if
regular
Collector is
tree
fast
person
enough,
without no special abilities.
I don't think Collector would know. So yeah, I don't think Collector would know to take the mask off. Uh, equipment. They both have none. Okay, let's see.
What equipment?
Exactly none. Intelligence. Like we said, they're both geniuses. Above average, height enough. There's one view has. Actually, no. He's a dumbass.
He's a
Yeah, Skull
dumbass.
Kid's a dumbass, so get that Collector.
well, he has my vote.
Okay, so.
I have a message from Totally that says I have no fucking.
Shut up! Shut up!
What?
Shut up! Shut up!
I'm exposing you.
He's doxing me for real, for real.
Why?
Because I can.
Okay. We basically went over everything about these two, so. Any final votes?
Collector.
Alright, total. Start with you.
Majora.
Alright, that's one
A
Majora.
bit.
Jerry?
I already said collector.
Okay, Collector. Alright, let's pull up the Twitter poll real quick. Alright, I'm checking Twitter poll. Holy shit. It's tied.
I thought you were about to say that's not the Twitter poll, that's a gay sex on my
That's
feed.
what? Okay. I'm checking the poll right. Checking the poll. 12 votes, 6 votes each for each of them. So it's a tie. I am basically the tiebreaker, okay. So when it comes to who's faster, like who can kill who first, I kind of think Collector has it because without the moon, like that's one of the Skull Kid's main abilities is moving the moon. So if Collector like gets rid of that, it's pretty much over. So I'm gonna have to give it to Collector. Yeah.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're This was very close, actually. Hold up. So
Because
we
the
agree.
big thing, so the big thing for me to talk about, the reason why I went for Majora, is more of this feels like it's more focused on the mask and mask only.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is the mask.
Yep.
I just don't think Collector can actually destroy it.
No. It's like it's resistant to like a lot of things. But in terms of who kills who first, I'm saying Collector.
Ah.
And I guess that's pretty much it. Anything else you guys want to say? Before I close off? Anything at all?
Okay, so
God damn it! Why does this keep fucking happening? Alright, we're almost done. Okay. Anything else you guys want to say before we wrap this up?
I want nachos.
You're not getting nachos. Shut up.
I just want them.
So we're all in agreement. Collector wins.
Mostly
Okay.
me.
Huh?
I said mostly me.
Okay. With a 3-2 vote, Collector wins. Cool. This was a very close match, actually. Like they're both like the same, pretty much. But it all came down to who gets to kill who first, and Collector takes it. Without the moon, like Skull Kid doesn't have much. And I feel like without the moon, like Collector just throw stars at Skull Kid and just kill him, just like that. So yeah,
mm-hmm.
that's
With
pretty
an
much that.
argument like that, this looked like it could go either way.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna keep saying this. They're exactly the same. It's really close. But in a very close battle, we're giving to Collector. Anyways, yeah, sorry if this was like a little bit shorter than last episode. There was like not much to talk about with these two.
I can't wait for that very epic YouTube editing thing. Where you
This
just
is
edit in like the YouTube and outro music.
no, I'm not doing that. Anyways, in terms of the next episode, Totals would be the one to decide that. So stay tuned.
Yeah.
Uh, anything else you guys want to say before I end this?
No.
All right, Total.
Bye, Roblox.
No. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next episode. Bye.
This cast sucks.